Okay, let's first. I'm going to trade 2 life to know what's in your hand. What 6 cards are in your hand? Vengevine. Whenever you cast a spell, if it's a second creature spell you cast this turn, you get a 4/3 haste. There's a wasteland, and otherwise I'm not smart enough to figure out what's going on here. So, interesting. Okay, I've got ponder. I've got no interaction from opponent, which probably means I want to do this now. I can get island, but I can also get. Yeah, I only got 1 island, so let me do this because there's a world where I care about having black, black, black. This is that world. Okay, so I'm just gonna put. Well, do I need that dark ritual? I'm gonna time. Can I undo that? Undo? No. Okay. Let me put dark. Well, I guess it doesn't matter, does it? Dark ritual, Doomsday. Do not shuffle. No. Time walk. Okay, and then I'm gonna go to my second first turn. I'm going to get trust up. Going to get wastelanded, right? How much does that matter? I don't think much. We'll see. I guess I can keep this dark ritual in hand. Because I can black, black, black. Doomsday. Keep the ritual. Why would that matter? Pays for fluster? No, I don't know. There's no real advantage to not do this. 16. I go to the same amount of life anyway. Blick, blick, blick. Doomsday. Okay, I'm going to want Ancestral on top. Can my opponent get Misstep? I don't know. I have no idea what my opponent can do. So Ancestral into Thassa's Oracle. I think I want second Thassa's Oracle here. I'm going to get Wastelanded perhaps. You know, maybe because of that I want a Thoughtseize. I go to 8. I'm taking at least 4, so I go to 4. What if my opponent has creature removal? 4 cards left in pile. So if I put an Underground Sea on the bippity bottom, I can get rid of everything. Do I want to fluster? I want to fluster. I don't know. So Ancestral into Oracle. Oracle Fluster. I don't know. It seems fine. It is what it is. I'm sure there's better piles. This on the very bottom. Um, Okay, if you can get a second Vengevine. I guess Root Walla would be one such card that you're going to discard, right? No idea what this Vengevine deck is. Is this a... one creature spell? Hardcast Red Root Walla? Or flashback, wait, Faithless Looting. Ancient Grudge. No response. Did I win through this? Yes. Did I win through this? One turn. Trust that. Okay, so I can Ancestral Recall on myself here, right? I'm going to get Oracle Fluster. Pretty good, huh? Maybe I should play around Force of Negation. My opponent has another Wasteland. Then I'm totally... I got nothing. So I guess I should have put a... I mean, I was really thinking, no, I don't... Like, I've got 4 mana. I'm fine against Wasteland. But I got Wastelanded and Ancient Grudge. So I guess the Lotus should have gone in the pile here. Wow. Huh. Ancient Grudge. Destroy an artifact. Yeah, if I thin my deck here, I die. But I've got an Underground Sea in the pile. My opponent can see that from what's in exile. So my opponent knows, oh, if I just get a Wasteland, I can win. Or a second Vengevine. Future turn 1 win here. Noticed after recording this that something that contributed to what you're seeing unfold in front of you, that I got additional Wasteland after Ancient Grudge. When I played Ponder and I misordered the cards and I had asked, can I undo that? Couldn't undo that. I gave myself a Dark Ritual instead of an Underground Sea. And if I had built the pile the same way, but had an Underground Sea instead of a Ritual there, I could have had the mana to cast Thessa's Oracle. Every little decision matters. While you're watching me drag cards into my sideboard to figure out what I'm against and what's good against it, I just want to share with you that there's a great code that Daybreak Games put out for players who are new to Magic Online. They're doing a cross promotion with their Lord of the Rings Online. Promotion to get 2,700 free cards. So I've got the code that they shared here in August 2026. Got that code down in the bottom. So create an account, go to the store, and just type in that code, and you get 2,700 cards. And for new accounts that don't already have them, there's also 4 welcome decks in 4 different formats, 75 cards each. So that brings it up to 3,000 free cards and a cool Tom Bombadil Lord of the Rings avatar. So if you are watching Magic Online and haven't played Magic the Gathering online before, now is, I think, the best time since I downloaded the client about 20 years ago. Now is might make the best time ever to start playing because 2,700 free cards is nothing to sneeze at. So, yeah, I encourage you to check out Magic the Gathering online. It's not as flashy as Arena, but maybe that's a good thing. It's more like sitting down with your friends and playing paper magic. So this is not a sponsored channel, not yet. Question mark. Not a sponsored channel, but I appreciated getting 2,700 free cards. So if you're the kind of person who appreciates getting 2,700 free cards, yeah, maybe check out the information that I put in the description here about how to get yourself a whole bunch of free cards and check out Magic the Gathering online. And if you do, maybe leave me a comment with your screen name that you create for yourself, and perhaps I'll see you jamming vintage one day soon in the client. Yeah, I'd like to play first. Force, fluster, fluster, Thoughtseize? No, that'd be keepable on the draw. Leyline, 2 lands, Ponder Force. Yeah, I can keep that with a single leyline. Keep, bottom, second leyline. Done. That. Yes. First main phase. Do we do this or do we do city? I think I want to ponder here. Island ponder go. Okay, I've got Doomsday and Car. I'm very far away from Car here, but interesting. Do I want this Thoughtseize? How good is that Thoughtseize? Not especially good. I think I want the trap in hand, so do I want the Thoughtseize or the Forest next turn? Yeah, okay. That's when I say it out loud. It's very obvious I want the land. Yeah, it's a blue card for Force. At the very least. I can't believe I built that pile wrong last time. But Dar, up to 9, down to 6. Looking for a green card, I assume. Okay, Vengevine is exiled. Hollow 1. I really can't beat Hollow 1. So I think I have to force it. I have to force Hollow 1 here. Opponent might have second Hollow 1. Just what I've going for me is way too slow. Yeah, opponent's going to get rid of this ley line, or not care about this ley line. Okay, let me Undercity Sewers. Do I keep a land? Do I keep this Thoughtseize? I think the answer is no. That's not what I need in my life. What I need is Demonic Consultation. And not Wasteland from opponent, but opponent's going to get Wasteland. Surveil, green-red Surveil land. Okay. Interesting, huh? Is that kept on top? Oh, that's worrisome. Daze. Daze is not bad. Against, colored spells. What? You can't have mana? Ponda. Yeah, I'll have a Ponder. Force of Will. Mock Sapphire. Dark Ritual. Do I want those cards? I don't think so. I think I just want to, like, jam. Okay. Have I played a land for turn? I have not played a land for turn. It's interesting about the days. Interesting, my opponent is getting serious card advantage over there. Right, rather than 2/2, even against the current graveyard. Is this the 2/2 flying? I think I'm just gonna daze that. Hardcast daze it. Can also daze this for a Surveil. Can daze that for a Surveil. That's an interesting idea. It's bad if I draw Consultation, but ooh, keep on top. Okay. So next turn, if I get there, I'm gonna Ritual Doomsday pass. It's not excellent against Mega Bazaar over there, but I do have Force. Yeah, okay. Got that going for me. Is that what my opponent kept on top last time? No, that was 2 turns ago. Endurance. Put up to one target. Puts all cards from their graveyard on the bottom of their library in a random order. It's just a 3/4. Okay, I've got a Daze on the bottom of my library and a Thoughtseize on the bottom of my library then? In response? Yep, no response. Okay, go to 9 life. And then if I Ancestral, Lotus, Second Thassa's Oracle, Random Underground Sea, Random Days, yeah. You go to 9. I'm going to 6. Does Days go on the bottom or does Underground Sea go on the bottom? Let's see on the bottom. You get a Bizarre? No, interesting. What have you got? You have a Mindbreak Trap in hand? Oh, Mindbreak Trap would be a good reason to put C there instead of Days. I don't know. Choose target me. Me. You get some kind of interaction? Okay, we got multiple counter magics here. Blue, blue, blue. Thassa's Oracle. Mindbreak Trap. Well, let's see. Mindbreak Trap is okay. No response, because then I can... just cast Second Thassa's Oracle, right? Response. Second Thassa's Oracle. Seems better than countering and then opponent has removal. Fascinating. So opponent can put Doomsday Ancestral Lotus on the bottom of my library. So I might as well daze this, right? Opponent can't pay one. Well, opponent can draw. I mean, I don't know about Spirit Guide being in there, but I think I force rather than daze here. We'll see if that's right. I'm just trying to play around things I could imagine would be in the deck. So that's up to 4 down to 1. Gotta have second Mind Break Trap. Which would be pretty good. Nice. Okay. I think Daze comes out on the draw. Do I put Dress Down in? Creatures lose abilities. I don't think so. Maybe I do want the Thoughtseize instead of Daze. Daze is pretty decent since, well, nah, I don't think so. Is Force of Negation any good here? Yeah, there's stuff I care about countering. So just taking out a Daze on the draw. Pretty standard. Opponent has Wastelands galore, so is Trap any good? Is Trap any good? Opponent was playing a very disciplined game of Magic there. So maybe Trap is worse than Daze. Steel Sabotage. I've got Chain. I can Steel Sabotage my own stuff against Grudge, but that seems pretty marginal. I don't know. So 2 Thoughtseize, Daze, go. Um, yeah. Yeah. Keep. A 7-card Leyline Keep with turn 2 Ritual Car Gush. Seems good. Yeah, Rootwalla. Those are good cards. I mean, they're not 4/4 flying hastes, but it's a clock. Wow. Hollow one. Good magic card. So I'm taking 6 next turn, and then Daze. Interesting magic card. Well, yeah, I can Daze my own Gush. I'm into Daze my own Gush. I'd rather get something better than that. Okay, Lawler skates yield all. Opponent has 4 cards in hand. Oh, come on. Are you kidding me? Infinite green mana? Get out of here. Oompa loompa. Okay. I take a bunch. This is interesting. So next turn... Okay, well next turn... Whoop, let's... Actually... Huh, does this point of damage matter? Well, it's too late now. Need the island. Under city sewers. Ponder. So that's play Underground Sea for turn. Ritual, Fantasticar, Float Blue, Gush. And then... Float Blue, Gush. I can't play through Counter Magic, but I think that's probably pretty close to best I got. Okay. Underground Sea, Dark Ritual, Fantasticar. Float Blue. Well, I guess I can Ponder now, right? And then I can Gush after the Ponder. Seems good, right? No response. I do not want that to become a 4/4. No. Interesting. I think those are all garbage because I'm never going to Doomsday from this position. So any order. Yes, shuffle. Force of Will. Nice. Yes, sacrifice the Fantasticar. And then no response to that. Do not use its ability. No response to that. Okay, I've got 4 states. Okay. Combat step. So, I need to attack with at least 1, 2, 3 of these. Right? To deal 12. I don't want to deal 8. I don't think I want to deal 8. Or do I want to deal only 8? Maybe I only want to deal 8. Because next turn, my opponent can get through 4... Well, I mean, Run Root Wall is as good as another. My opponent is... Oh, I hate math. I can't block all these lizards, right? I mean, not well. So I take 4, go to 5, but then opponent can pump twice. Opponent can pump any lizard twice. Oh, activate only once this turn. Never mind. If I attack with just 2, if I just attack with 1. If I attack with just 1, opponent goes to 16, I can block, 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 and then I can take 7. I can take 7 and have enough to force once. Yeah, that's got to be correct. Otherwise, if I block fewer than 3 creatures, then instead of taking 4/7, I take 4/7 more than 7 and I die. So I have to I have to attack with exactly 1. Whew, boy, math is for attackers. Combat damage, and I have exactly 1 force. And then a day's next turn. Weird game. Like it. Very fun. Activate only once each turn. Slap that ability on any card, fixes any broken card. Cards with haste do bad things to me. Ooh, interesting. Yeah, Force of Vigor. So I'm going to force, pitching force, because I can't force again anyway, because I'm taking 7. And if you have a second interactive spell, second bad thing for me spell, what am I to do? That was hard cast. Huh. Activate Bazaar. Look for another Force of Vigor. Although now, opponent's only dealing me 8 on board, and I've got 3 blockers. Okay, land for turn, which kind of, huh. You'd rather have a land in play. Well, I'm not going to block that, right? Draw a step, please. Underground sea, please. Combat, please. 1, 2, 3, 4. I can daze. I can exactly daze. I don't know why you didn't do that in the last turn, keeping Wooded Footfalls in hand. I mean, I don't know what spells you have, but nice. Woohoo! Yeah! Yes! Yahoo! There is a cat. Turn 1 Thoughtseize. And then Ponder, working towards Doomsday. Got Dig. Thoughtseize is like a force, right? Keep. So I'm putting the Misty down first. Thoughtseize. No, not exile. This one. Oh, wow. So my opponent has turn 1 Bilbo. Could be turn 1 Bilbo Ancestral. Hmm. If I don't take this Bilbo, So my opponent knows I have no counter magic if I take the Bilbo. I can draw into stuff that nerfs the Bilbo. My opponent has Force of Negation for that. My opponent has hard cast Force of Negation up. I think I have to take the Ancestral. I guess I should have raced there. Well, maybe not. One spell. Two spell response. Do you pedal into trap? You do pedal into trap. That's very aggressive, don't you think? Force of Negation. Opponent has Soul Guide. I can ponder. Well, my opponent has. Well, my opponent might not have blue card. So let me see if I can play around. My opponent might not have blue card. Ponder. Those cards say Flusterstorm, Force of Will, Street Wraith. That's what those cards say. I really want a Dark Ritual or a Lotus. So I think I'm going to look for a Dark Ritual, because Dark Ritual or Lotus wins me the game this turn. So yeah, shuffle. Easy every time. Do I know what's on top of my library? I do not. So I'm going to do this now. Round C, maybe that's a mistake because I have these dig lines, but I think it's just black, black, black. Doomsday. See if my opponent doesn't have a blue card. Force of Will. Oh, man. I mean, I don't know that it was terrible, but I mean, I knew what was happening next, right? Man, I think that was a good play. I think it was a good play to jam and just hope opponent didn't have a blue card. Especially since I knew my opponent was about to like ramp up in terms of advantage. I mean, I guess if I had waited, I'd have this Flusterstorm. I don't know. My opponent would have forced my negation on. I don't know. It's hard to say. Anyway, what am I doing right now? That's the only question. What am I doing right now? Take a Thoughtseize, I assume. Take the Wraith. That's interesting. Yep, that's a jet, all right. Pretty much makes my Flusterstorm awful. Crack to rather than lures to hand. Okay. I mean, that's pretty locked up. That can go in the bin. Well, that's not good. I can go to 7. My opponent gets infinite card advantage. My Fluster is dead. Laris to hand? Yeah. Oh, Thoughtseize is so bad because then it just comes back with Bilbo. Right? I mean, put it in the graveyard doesn't matter. Oh, I guess that does. No, maybe that was good because it would take my opponent off second Soul Guide Lantern turn. Wow. This is just so bad. Do I have outs? Yeah, there's always Mana Consultation. Now Luris second Soul Guide. Do you? Oh, you do second Soul Guide. Interesting. Wait, what? With what mana? I missed that. And land for turn. Doomsday. But I have no draw. So I just die? Okay. Dark Ritual. Misstep. Storm counts 2. Flusterstorm. Misstep. Same targets. Whoops. Okay, I'm on the play. Gets this awful deck. Okay. Days. Do I want one Leyline on the Void? I might want one Leyline on the Void. Do I want to dress down? Yeah, I think I want to dress down. I want a flow state. I want a second unable to scream. Not really. My opponent's just a blue deck that has this annoying other way of proceeding, right? What is bad here? Vamp is bad. Thoughtseize is kind of bad because it puts things in the graveyard. Well, maybe it's okay with Leyline. Might be okay with Leyline. None of these cards are bad. Is Force of Negation bad? It's bad if Bilbo is already doing bad stuff, but we want to not get to that point. On the draw, I can take out a land. I think that's true. Submit deck. Interesting. Ponder, Lotus, Fantasticar. Okay, let's keep this, right? So is it Ritual Fantasticar? Lotus Ponder? Or is it Ponder? Lotus Fantasticar? Lotus Fantasticar. Oh, Lotus Fantasticar, Ritual Doomsday? Lotus Fantasticar, Ritual Doomsday. My opponent's not going to keep no counter magic. My opponent is just Syngenary. My opponent has counter magic, right? My opponent might keep one piece of counter magic only. That might happen. I'm playing this land for turn, right? No matter what. Yeah, my counter magic is okay. So what are we gonna do here? Guess I want Ancestral, Lotus, Oracle, A land. Do I want a time walk? Hide the ley line? We hide the ley line. I don't know. And then on the bottom, yeah, I don't want to die to my opponent's ancestral, right? I mean, Hercule's recall. That was very silly. I'm not sure if that was at all good. You have to take care of all these constructs. Yep, that's the emerald. That's Tolarian. It's infinite mana. Gifts ungiven. Search your library for up to 4 cards with different names and reveal them. Target opponent chooses 2 of those cards. Put the chosen cards in your graveyard. The chosen cards go in your graveyard. I'm going to choose 2 cards that go into Justin's graveyard. So I need to put Brain Freeze into the graveyard. And I need to put Black Lotus, and that's how I lose, right? Is Brain Freeze. Interesting. So if I had cast Ritual, my opponent has 4 cards in hand. If my opponent has Pio in hand, I mean, Time Walk is. I think I just put Walk in? I don't know. I mean, if you have Snapcaster Mage, it's awesome, right? Wow. Wow. Unbelievable. Could I play that better? I could have Doomsdayed. Well, as it turns out, could have Doomsdayed and then pondered after Doomsday to draw a card. Hmm. Yeah, no response. I mean, just Time Walk. This is not super obvious, right? But Yogwell's a good card. Wow. Got 5 mana left. You can. If you have no more mana in hand, you have Yogg will in hand. Amazing. I guess that's one of the reasons you keep a hand like that. Now you can walk and gifts, right? So you can just get random 2 cards in your hand that are good. So once again, Storm counts a billion. So I need to put Snapcaster Mage and oh well then you can just get Snap Breach. Bilbo Thief in the night. Yeah, no response. Okay. Interesting. Was I supposed to leave a 4/4 untapped? Wow. Yes. Yes. But still. You've got 4, 9, 10, 11 mana, 5 cards in hand, gifts ungiven in the graveyard that you can recast with Bilbo. Huh. Hmm. I could have Ritual, Doomsday. Oh, I could have Ritual, Car, Lotus, Land, Ponder. And then Doomsday from there. I had better lines. Yeah, I used that Lotus, but I could have Ritualed. You know, I was thinking about this Ponder for... I was thinking my opponent must have kept counter magic, but in fact my opponent kept really good gift hand. I am up on clock. Got that going for me. So you gift ungiven for 3, which must cost blue mana. It's pretty much Lotus, right? You might have land for turn. Got Ruby. Just gifts ungiven for Brain Freeze, Snapcaster Mage, Underworld Breach. What's hard about that? I really don't understand what... Yeah, and you have mana. So, Brain Freeze, Snapcaster Mage. Right, because even Brain Freeze to Storm Count 1 kills me, right? Did my opponent have a win if I didn't play Doomsday? I played second Dark Ritual to crack. It's hilarious. I guess I hadn't realized, like, gifts. I was thinking PO. So, yeah, if it's Snapcaster Mage, I mean, that's fine. You just crack load it, right? This is real easy, I think. Unless your deck doesn't have the cards I think it does. I mean, it should be super simple, right? I wonder what's in my opponent's deck. Because if it were Brain Freeze, Underworld Breach, well, my opponent has no cards in Graveyard. And Underworld Breach says, so I need to put Snapcaster Mage and whatchamacallit in the graveyard. Chain of Vapor. What is going on? My opponent also has infinite cards in hand, right? So, so I guess my opponent seems to be indicating I have Time Walk in my hand. Well, I'm certainly fine with you having Chain of Vapor. I mean, what does Chain of Vapor do? Chains your own mana crypt back to your hand so you don't die from it? So this is representing so why don't I put Tutor and Manifold Key in your graveyard? I don't know. I assume you have Time Vault. Maybe that's a you stock up here. I'm interested. Mostly I'm confused. You chain your own stuff? I mean, you have a billion mana then, right? Don't need a billion mana. Is my opponent playing Breachless Breach? It's random gifts ungiven? Glad I'm making you work for it. Chain of Vapor, your own crypt. Done. Chain of Vapor, your own Sapphire. Done. Chain of Vapor, your own Ruby. Done. Luris to hand. Recast Luris. Manifold Key from Graveyard. One short. Yeah, right. One short of Vault Key from Graveyard. No activate. Nice. Okay, I'm on the draw against Justin. I mean, that's bad, but I am psyched not to have lost 0-2 to Justin. Super psyched. I have no clue what's going on over there, but clearly it does not involve Breach Rain Freeze. There's just random gift stuff happening. So if my opponent is that highly indexed uh, on the graveyard, I wonder if I'm doing this. I wonder if I'm trapping. I wonder if Cruise is bad. I wonder if Wondrous Wasp. Wasp doesn't do anything. Um, maybe more screams. So these are all options here. Okay, Necropotence has got to be bad, right? It's always bad. My opponent really isn't dealing a lot of damage to me. It's not really a thing I've seen. Need to cut 2 cards. Daze, because I'm on the draw. And or maybe 2 ley lines is enough. I can cast these. 2 ley lines is enough. Am I supposed to have a null rod? I don't know. I just don't like null rod. Amazing. My opponent is also on gifts ungiven 7 minutes on clock. Okay, I probably want some counter magic or a ley line. That's counter magic, Flusterstorm, Jet, Sewers in hand. Yeah, force pitching force or force pitching gush. City sewers. That's all. Seems fine. Keep this. Fine. Crypt is fine. Island cycling is fine. Up to 6, down to 5. Bilbo. Force Bilbo. Thought Seize. Thought Seize me? You already know what I have. It's fine. Take my Gush. Take my Fluster. Interesting. And I guess if that's the cards you have, you play the cards you have. Yeah, take my Fluster. Interesting. Okay. Undercity Sewers. I'd like to know what I have. I think that's a graveyard. I think we do this. You may force that, of course. Okay. My opponent does not know about this Misty Rainforest I drew for turn. So I probably telegraphed that by the fact that I... Oh yeah, no, we're doing this. On what? On Force or on Gush? Is Gush any good? Not as good as drawing cards. I cannot believe that. Okay. Scalding Tarn. Pass. My opponent could have opposition agent. Be super weird, but I'm not going to play into it when I don't have to. Opponent's at 13. Pearl. 4 cards in hand. Stock up, you got it. I could have a Gush here and draw 2, but I don't know, it puts me so far behind. My opponent does not know about land. Did I board out a land? I don't think I boarded out a land on the draw. I should have boarded out a land on the draw. Would have been one of these Misties, actually. Interesting. Hmm. Could have been a random good card. Thassa's Oracle. And next turn I got Hardcast Force up. Opponent knows about Force. Opponent does not know about blue card. What? That's not... It's so weird that that's not reported. What just happened? Opponent just... I mean, I guess Laris must be in hand, but I don't know. Do I want to... I'm good here. Briny Stormity. Interesting. Yeah, I'll brainstorm here. It's fine. Brainstorm. You want to Bowmaster me? That's kind of cool. Hello. Hello. Um, how about we do second to last fetchable? Right there. And unable to scream. Wait, we do unable to scream first. Second last fetchable. Okay. Those are good cards. I like them. Actually, do I like Bilbo? I like Bilbo. Do I force Bilbo? Yeah, I think this is kind of how I win. Response, okay. No. Okay, my opponent. Opponent draws a fourth card for turn. There's nothing. Ugh, what a good card. It's so mean. Man, I had a chance. I had the ghost of a chance. Okay, what if my opponent has... Okay, if I were to Thoughtseize Demonic Tutor, be 3 mana, I'd have 2 mana left. If I were to Demonic Tutor for Carr, that's 5 mana. Um, Bilbo and Ancestral are already in the thing, so I think I would like to not lose. I think I not lose by doing this. Ha! Okay. No response to mental misstep. Do I demonic tutor? What do I demonic tutor for? I pitched one of my oracles already. Um, okay. 4 cards put me to 13. Demonic tutor for Lotus here. Flow state. I got nothing. It's really good. Oh, brother. Oh, brother. So pathetic. I mean, to be fair, we're both very deep in our libraries. Please don't get the Lotus. It's in the bottom. Please, please let it be in the bottom half of your library, please. You have 9 cards in your hand. Demonic consultation. Okay, so I can Fantasticar. I can do what? I can demonic boop 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 boop. 3 cards. Fantasticar, Mock Sapphire, Demonic Tutor. I kind of like it. I mean, it's not that good, is it? What plays around what? My opponent might have negation. Can I play around force? No. My opponent untaps. My opponent probably wins because my opponent has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 mana and 7 cards draw an 8th card. So I think I am supposed to jam. It's just a question of what do I jam for? I can demonic consultation for Flusterstorm. Demonic for Flusterstorm. Mock Sapphire for Flusterstorm. Mock Sapphire. Fantasticar in hand. Very interesting. Demonic Tutor for Flusterstorm. Demonic Consultation for Flusterstorm. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One, 2. This would be 3, 4. No response. So I have demonic tutor for what? I mean, I think I gotta play this. I don't know what else I do. Okay. Well, at least so demonic tutor for consultation. You have time walk. I mean, you probably have time. Well, maybe not. Do I pass and wait one more turn? Do I pass and wait one more turn? I mean, it's as bad as that is. I think the answer is no. My opponent's gonna get Lorien revealed. So bad. Yeah. Stock up. Yeah, I should have jammed. Hmm. Force of negation. I can get force of will. I can get either. Zero, zero, zero.